What's the biggest change needed in the NFL, in your opinion, Richard?
We just need him to get out the way. The game is already too difficult to officiate. The rule book is thicker than a phone book. You need him to get out the way. You know, they're making it tougher on the officials. I mean, you don't really make it tough on the players because the players are going to play. You know, I mean, you're going to get penalized for stuff you wouldn't usually get penalized for, but you're just going to play fast and do what you have to do. You got refs getting criticized by the league, by the news, the media, the fans, and nobody's defending them. You know, the league's sitting there like, well, that was the wrong call. Do you know what it's like having your boss say, you made a mistake on national TV with everybody watching when you have to do it? They know how difficult it is to do, and they're making it even more difficult.
I'm interested in knowing your thoughts about this. When I think about the NFL, I'm disgusted with them with all of this micromanaging of the celebration. I can't wait to see Roger Goodell in these. I just can't wait. It's just ridiculous. But I will say this. When it comes to issues of safety, hunkering down, what level of responsibility do you believe the players, present or former, have? When the league is saying, look, we got to protect ourselves. We're getting sued left and right. We got lawsuits that we've got to deal with. We're talking about billions of dollars that we'll have to dole out because of the whole concussion issue and all of that stuff. So we have to put forth a concerted effort to alleviate these concerns. What role do you believe the players play in the league's insistence on micromanaging?
Very little. The league makes sure of that. They make sure we play very little role in their insistence of manipulating the game.
Explain that.
Well, celebration. This league, you know, all the way back to guys, you know, doing the Tootsie Roll or whatever they're doing.
Icky shuffle, whatever.
Icky shuffle, whatever they're doing.
Right.
to Chad using the pylon as a golf club and putting. T.O. standing on the star. You know, that's what made the league what it is. That's what helped it grow. Fans love to see what's the guy going to do next. Guy pulls out a Sharpie, gets a phone. You know, they're obviously going to take it too far. You give them an inch, they take a mile. But then you get to the point where they're affecting the game. They want to make a public showing that they're trying to help the game to make sure they don't lose fans. They're not doing it because of the settlements and lawsuits. The guys are frustrated with concussion lawsuits because they weren't protecting them. They weren't giving them the best equipment. They weren't giving them the best education, the knowledge, the information that they needed to understand, wow, if you do this so much that you're going to have problems down the line. That's all guys needed was the education. I mean, we play a violent sport. If you drive cars in a head-on collision and you do that as a job, you kind of understand. There's some things that come with that. You're not going to protect guys in a violent game. You're not going to be able to say, we're going to make this an injury-free game. It's a 100% injury rate. We understand that signing up. That's the game you're playing. The thing they have to do is kind of go with that. Give guys the information and then let them play. You're not going to say, oh, we're going to protect him and we're going to fine guys $60,000 if you hit a guy in the head. It's like, well, he wasn't aiming for the head. He was aiming for the chest, but the way the human body works, he's going to brace for it. His head's going to drop and you're going to hit him in the head.